I want to thank you myself. This is the first time you've been able to hear from me for coming out and supporting our young men. This is the reason, these guys are the reason why I do this. It's not for fame, it's not for anything else. It's help to support our future and to let these young men know that they can accomplish anything. So we are going to go through our rites of passage ceremony. And before I do that, I really want to, I don't know how you want to introduce myself. I'm going to let him introduce himself because I'm so proud right now. Hello, there we go. I'm so proud right now. And people know me in the past. It's not going to happen right now. If you've been in the past cotillions, it's not going to happen right now. I'm purposing that. I have some tissue in my pocket, but that's just how I am because I love you guys. But I'm going to let Brother Kyle Hicks introduce himself.
Okay, good evening, everybody. As you all know, my name is Kyle Hicks. I'm a former member of Detroit Kappa League for like 4 years. I currently enroll at University of Michigan Dearborn in my senior year for college. So I pretty much got like one more year left. And also, as mentioned before, I'm pretty much a brother of Kappa Alpha Psi as of recently. And tonight I'm going to go give out the medals and hoods to the seniors, the current seniors of DKL.
All right. And once again, that is Brother Kyle Hicks. All right. So I would like all of my 2014 Detroit Kappa Leaguers to come and take a seat. That's right, give it up for them. Now, when it comes to a rites of passage, it's a very important process in a young man's life. That transition of being truly 100% dependent on your parents and being treated as a child, being spoiled by your mother, even when it never ends. But this process is necessary. It's necessary for growth. It's necessary to achieve your hopes and your dreams. So it's going to happen. It's going to happen by force or by choice. And that's a reality. And all the men in here can understand why I said that. Because it's going to happen regardless. Once you walk across that stage, Martin has already done it though. Once you walk across that graduation stage and step into adulthood, the game has changed. People will treat you differently, they will look at you differently, they will hold you to a higher standard. Did you hear me say they will hold you to a higher standard? So with that, I really want you to understand that this is a pleasure for me to do this. Because I treat you all like you're the young man that you already are. I'm speaking into existence from the moment that I saw you. So if I met you when you were in 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th, or even this year, I'm treating you like the young man that I know that you're going to become. So before I have Kyle assist me in this, I'm going to say a little bit something about everybody. So I'm probably going to embarrass you, but I don't care. It's a part of the process. So could Mr. Martin Carter stand up for a minute, please? I like that look of discernment on your face, because you don't know what's coming. Well, when I first met Martin, and he came in, typical Kappa leader, did not want to be there. It's fine. I understand. I respect it. But Martin stood out. He stood out in a good way. Martin was one of those guys who was very rooted and understood probably our most important phase of self-identity. He knew who he was. Or let's say he thought he knew who he was. Because those are the guys that I like. The ones that are so sure of themselves and know what they're doing all the time and have succeeded their whole life. Because I want to challenge them. Because no matter how good you think you are or how good you actually are, there's somebody's better. And it's going to be a situation that somebody's going to get an opportunity that you don't, and you know that they're better. And how you recover and how you react to that. But I find out things about Martin all the time. Like, I didn't know Martin was a singer. I didn't know Martin and I had so much in common. That we performed on the stage, in plays and operas and all those good things. But Martin has a very direct approach to things. And it doesn't rub everyone the right way. But the good thing about it is that he's right a good percentage of the time. He doesn't rub it in your face, but he lets you know. And that's a skill that you're going to have to hold to, because there are going to be people that are going to doubt you because they see you coming. I don't know if you really got that, but they're going to doubt you because they see you coming. You're going to go into a strange land when you go off into college. And you're going to have to step up and be the Martin Carter. You're going to step into those new shoes. There's no new shoes and nothing that you've seen before, but everything that you've been through here has prepared you for that. So I want you to know, don't doubt yourself. You understand that, right? We talked extensively about that college process and everything. Do not doubt yourself, because you will succeed, whatever it is that you want to succeed. All right, so I want Kyle to come on and come on up, Martin. And I want you to put the medallion on him, and this is a pleasure. I gave the former Kappa leader and my brother to put the medallion on. And then you also get a special treat. This is like the first annual Detroit Kappa League yearbook, and you guys get them. So everybody else is going to be hating on y'all. Former Kappa Leaguers, current Kappa Leaguers. It's Kappa League throughout the years. And Martin, guess what? It's a baby picture of you in there. Facebook is great. But thank you, Martin. I appreciate it. Joshua Leon Moore. And I stress the Leon. And my brothers know why. And that is not a bad thing. It is a great thing. Same thing with Josh. He didn't want to be there, but he knew he didn't have a choice. Josh really became a person who was an observer. His whole first year of Kappa League was just sitting back watching. He was probably taking notes. And what he was doing was taking notes on what was wrong. The thing is that these guys run the program. And he was under some bad leadership. And when you're under bad leadership, you're either going to follow that bad leadership or you're going to try to change the leadership from within. And Joshua did just that. Joshua was an officer without an office. When I recognized Joshua's frustration in meetings when Robert's rules of order weren't being followed, or the officers were texting and not paying attention and it was just mad chaos, and I let it happen because these guys run the program. I said, Josh, I need you to do something for me. Everybody hates Mr. Washington to say that. I need you to do something for me. That means I'm tapping you for leadership. And then Josh all of a sudden got appointed to a position. Said, Josh, hey man, we don't have anybody do this, I need you to do this. And from the moment he was in there, he took off. And he inspired so many Kappa Leaguers to follow and change and look at their lives a little bit different. I'm going to share some things about Josh that a lot of people don't know, and it's the hard work and dedication, and it's from the foundation from his mother and father as well. Josh was like the scholarship king as far as applying, and I know his mother had a lot to do with that. And I wish I would have listened when my mother was trying to do the same thing. But because of that, Josh is in a situation where his first year of college is paid for. From multiple sources. Multiple sources. So that means, Josh, when you get that Kappa League scholarship, that's spending money, or book money, or car money, or whatever, gas money, because you got a car, right? But the thing is that Josh challenges me. But Josh is like me, and this is the thing I want to let you know. I call it my fatal flaw. My fatal flaw is, if I'm in an organization and I know something needs to be done, and I know that if it's not done, we will fail, even if it's not my job, I'm going to do it. Sometimes you need to make the organization fall in order for everybody else to step up. Because otherwise you're going to get burned out. Otherwise people are going to be dependent on you all the time. It's their responsibility. They're not even going to look to try it. They're going to say, Josh is going to do it. They're going to take you for granted. Do not let them take you for granted, Josh. But do not stop being a leader, because this is just the beginning. You never thought about being president. And you were one of the best presidents I've seen. You challenged the administrator. You see that? Mayor over there clapping. Your Kappa leaders know. You were designed to be in this position. And I'm just waiting with bated breath to see what your next accomplishment is. So Josh, I am so proud of you, sir. Please come up to the stage so you can receive your medallion. Josh, you're still president for a couple more minutes, okay? You're still president. So if I say, Josh, I need you to do something, you said that to do it. Demo. This is Darren Mosley, by the way. This is Demo. Another one of my 4-year Kappa leaders. Demo, just in there, he's a character. And you can't help but love Demo. Demo has the best personality. There has not been a time over the last 2 or 3 years that Demo has not come in the building and first shaking everyone's hand directly to let you know that Demo is in the house. And then also to let you know he has a silent leading personality. Demo is going to sit there kind of like Josh and watch. And he won't say anything as far as statements. He'll ask questions. Like, Mr. Washington, I thought we were supposed to do such and such. Kind of those redirecting statements. Those things are very important. It lets you know that, hey, I'm listening. I'm part of the plan. I may not have an office. I may not do this. But guess what? I'm part of our success. And we need more people within Kappa League to ask those questions. Because you have a lot of people that like to sit around and let the cabinet do the work. Like they figure that out of the 31, the 7, 8 people on the cabinet are supposed to carry the load. Demo did not let them carry the load. Demo did everything that he's supposed to do. And Demo, you rocked it on his prom picture with that white jacket. I want to tell you. But I'm telling you, Demo has come a long way, and once again, another one. I can't wait to see your next step. Can I get a cameo in your first movie that you direct? I can be an extra just walking down. Whatever you need me to do, I'll do it. All right, I appreciate it, Demo. Demo, come on up to the stage. First of all, where's your mama, Larry? Tracy, why did you get started? It's all right. Larry, come on up here. This is Larry Roy. I have had the pleasure of knowing Larry since the 7th grade when I was an administrator. And Larry, from that time, has wanted to be grown. Now, mind you, even now, Larry looks like he's 23. Oh, and guess what? Larry is a jokester. I want to stop. Larry is a jokester. He hates it when I can crack jokes on him, and he can't crack them back.
I'll say something back.
That's right. That's right. So you just have to take it. But Larry has wanted to be grown. And little did he know, he was already grown. Larry had more responsibilities as a 7th grade than I did probably my 2nd year in college. And he did talk about it. Oh, he bragged about it, what he was going to do, and he knew that, hey, I'm going to have a car, I'm going to be driving in 9th grade. Little did he know, there's a little thing called the law that says that that's not going to happen. But Larry has grown so much. And he always used to say, Mr. Washington, you always have to have the last word. You always have to be right. And he's probably not the only one that agrees with that. But the one thing that he has to understand is that it's not that I'm trying to be right. It's that I'm trying to teach him that. And also teach him that you're not always right. So Larry's one thing that he has learned, and I want him to continue to do as he goes on to Wilberforce, which is my parents' alma mater, which I'm excited about that, is that you're going to have to listen a little bit more. Listen a little bit more than you speak, because when you speak, like here, a lot of people will tune you out because you're a jokester. But I know how to weed through all that and get the important stuff out of what you have to say. You are right where you're supposed to be. You understand that, right?
Yes, sir.
See, just that respect right there, let alone let you know that. It's just amazing to see you grow. Because you didn't even want to be in Kappa League as well. I kind of used my middle school as a.
I did. It was for the wrong reasons.
See, that's Larry.
He tricked me into it because they went to New York and I was under the impression that they went every year.
See, it's not every year. Hook, line, and sinker. We got you. But you got us too. So you want to understand that the example that you set for these guys are going to go much further than what you think. Yeah, you crack jokes, but they listen and they respect you. You're in their windshield. And that's important. Now, we're going to not let you be our cook anymore for obvious reasons. Larry did slice his finger and slice some ligaments at our lock-in, trying to open up frozen turkey sausage.
Who put them in the freezer?
See? Like I told you, look. See? But Larry reminds me so much of myself that it's not funny. But you don't have to go to route. Everybody knows my route. It was not the correct road. Stay on the correct road, Larry. Okay? Come on up and get your medallion, sir.
No problem.
Keith Sims. First thing I'm going to say about Keith, he already has, we confirmed, this is his college look right here. With the little baby mustache and the peach fuzz right there. That's his college look right there. And I like it. He's looking pretty good. But Keith, I only had the pleasure to have Keith, the shortest out of all of the seniors. But Keith is that quiet, soft-spoken guy. Now, I know you're not always like that, because when you get with your social groups, you're a totally different person. And everybody is. But your dedication, just from transferring in the middle of high school and the achievement that you have gotten through that mindset is going to put you heads and shoulders above anybody. And then to step in your dad's shoes, first of all, you're named after him. Second of all, you go to his alma mater, and then you handle your business. You keep that in mind. That's a huge feat. Every young man has their father in their life. They want to be their father. You're in your steps, and your dad would agree with this. You're on your way to be your father and be better than your father. That's every father's goal for their sons. You're on your way. Continue on that road, Keith. Have some fun. Smile a little bit more. Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah. But Keith, I want you to keep it up. We're going to keep up with you as always. But I want you to come back. Because I believe your story after your first year of college is going to be something that's going to inspire. We got 11 seniors next year. You're going to inspire some folks. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Because you have some relationships with these guys. I'm going to call y'all out now. This is my Rites of Passage. But my UD guys and Rob Bryan Jr., we're going to have a special section. Because my UD guys, we need a special meeting. I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay? Okay. But you're setting an example. Martin, you too. You come back. I'm gonna say it wrong. What's your motto? At your school? To look, they'll say it all together. What is it? Man for others. You need to come back to being man for others for these guys to help in life and guide them. Okay? Come on up and get your medallion, Keith. Mary White. Come on. Mayor, how long has it been? What grade were you in?
What do you mean?
Since I've known you. You can't see, look,
Six.
you can't even remember. It's been that long. It's been that long.
6th grade, yeah. Back when you had hair.
Right, back when I had hair. I still have hair, man. Back when I had dreads, thank you very much. But Mary has been a person, that smile, flash Mary, look. That smile right there is going to be your key to your next step. And not the actual smile, because that smile comes from your soul. It comes from your passion. Nobody knows how hard you had to work to get to where you are now. But your family know, and I know. But all they see is that smile, because you're going to smile, grin and bear it, and keep on moving. That dedication and that focus to get to where you need to go, you realize you're going to Arkansas. That's a long way from home. You're going to have to be real sure of yourself.
Sir.
You're going to have to be real selective in the people that you choose to hang around. But you're going to do that because you do it now. You recognize situations and avoid those situations. But the Mary that I used to know, we know, hey, you will be right in the middle. But it's that growth. You're realizing that, guess what, it's a time and place for that. But you're going there for a reason. You're going there to come back and support in the same kind of way you got support, right? So with that, you keep it going and you watch it because you got a little too much shimmy in your shaking, brother. You don't have the rights and privileges to do that yet. I know the brothers were looking like, what are y'all teaching them? I didn't teach him that. That was him on his own. So you come on over here and please do not shimmy and come get your medallion. Okay, so now we're going to do